Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to be starting out the AMX30 prototype again. Hopefully everyone's having a good day here. Levi definitely is, because he is getting quite a few biscuits here early on. But nice to see everybody. So starting off, the stream schedule is going to change a little bit. I have it posted in the video description. I've posted it, on the thumbnail and everything. I did not get time, as you probably can tell, to edit all of the overlays, so the upper left corner of the stream here is a little blocked out today. It takes a little bit to edit every single overlay I have, but it'll be done by the next stream. More or less though, doesn't change too much, and hour-wise I definitely stream a lot less than I currently have been, so hopefully it works out the best for everybody. Which, one thing of note, Tuesday I'm going to be streaming both morning and night. The night stream for Tuesdays, I'll put up a vote later on in the stream here. Will be kind of like a game of the week thing, where it might be World of Tanks some days, or some weeks might be something else. So that'll be the one stream where I might play something other than tanks. Nice to see everyone now. I'm definitely in a good mood since I have off tomorrow. Yay, I finally made it. I'm a little bit terrified here because, yeah, we don't really have many people up here. I took my one hit, and I'm gonna try to run away. Which, that tank, the Object 430, is getting replaced. Wargaming's on a replacing spree. Yeah. I honestly don't get it. In a way, basically, they're moving the Object 430 down to tier 9 and putting a U after it, buffing it, and putting it at tier 10. The new tank. Yeah. It's definitely going to make the line better, since it is the least popular of the Russian medium lines. However, I don't really see the point, to be honest. No, come on, Fosh B. Yeah, they're able to definitely wreck me here. I was sitting a little bit too high up. Right, he is backing up. You're actually in a pretty good spot there, dude. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately now, the 430, even though it's not the most popular line, it's not that bad of a tank. Unfortunately for us though, we have a T-30 camping all the way in the back. Boschby gets died. I'm basically almost dead, and our South lost, so. I have not won a game in this yet. Granted, I've only played, I think this is my third battle in it so far since buying it. But yeah, things ain't going well in this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna survive this. I might get one more hit off here if I'm lucky. Yeah, he's got me. Anyway, nice to see you guys again. Everyone else popping in the chat here. Let me get the tank requests up. Alrighty then. Yeah, stream schedule. Of course, today, even though it is a Sunday, what's up there? It's going to be 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going 7 to 9 tonight, more or less. Just because, yeah, I basically just figured this out in the past few minutes here and was doing my best to type everything up. So just sticking with the 7 to 9 tonight, and then starting Tuesday morning, going to the new live stream schedule, which with this too, I may pop on during times where, you know, I'm not scheduled to be on. So it's something to where, you know, you may see me pop on randomly now since I have a little bit more time to work with. But hi Casper and Kappa. But if anyone has you know, requests tonight who haven't requested already, feel free to request. Thanks. Glad to get into them here. I do, Madalena. It just, your thing didn't show up because you put a capital R. That's why. It doesn't like exclamation points. Or not exclamation points, capital letters. Bleh. Yeah, just don't capitalize the R and it will pop up on my side. I saw that, Graham. Congrats. You just need to grind some credits now. Which hi, Boren. And Randall. Hello, Hall, or Latchland, I should say. Alright. I can definitely miss him. Too busy reading while driving. That never well for me. Alright. So they put a lot of people in the south. I'm a little hesitant to go there, just because this thing, the south, I like going down there. It's a little bit more mobility. This thing, yeah, it's easy if you can kind of predict where the enemy is. Even though it has the semi-functional turret, it's just a little easier when you know exactly where they're coming from. I'm decent today, you know. Work went pretty well, and oh lord. 0 damage critical hit. That's actually really big. Yeah. That T-71 is really freaking lucky because he'd be dead right now. Yeah, so this is going great so far. Got ammo racked. I have M44 aiming. Yep, he's still aiming at me. And there's an M40 that was spotted, but I don't think anyone's going to kill him unless our Leo can. If our Leo could get him, that would be excellent. They're just, honestly, they're running all over the place here. We have people in the middle, we have people near me. I wanted to kill the AT-15, but, you know, we have tanks everywhere. It's like, what one do, yeah. Like, who do you shoot? When do you shoot? Not a really good situation for me being, you know, kind of my second battle here. It takes me a couple to kind of get warmed up. And yeah, we missed that one, of course. Why wouldn't we? Alright, we got one out at least. Just, that was a real tough situation there. Like, who do you know, who do you shoot first? I was trying to help plug the center, but they just blew right through there. I probably should have, oh god, yeah, I'm done for. He swapped over to APCR, punched through my turret front, hit by Artie, damage gun, and yeah, wasn't able to take him out there. Oh well, 2200 damage, but yeah, our team just, yeah, I could, you know, I definitely could have done a little bit better there. However, when your team like melts like that, yeah, it's not on you. Hello, Mojo. Nice to see you. Alrighty, so let's wait for this SU-100 to die here. But next up I have a grind, so I'll probably pop into the T-49 since I'm getting close to getting past that grind there. Which I did tip Levi, for those of you that tipped him at the beginning. He was, I tipped him actually 2 before the stream too, because he was kind of begging me pretty hard there. Anyway, 2 losses to start the stream off, but yeah. Top damage in the T-28 Proto, and the AMX-30 match, which, hello, Rogo, nice to see you. AMX-30 match, again, top damage there too. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, damage isn't always the best indicator as to how well you do, but yeah, my team's, if your team doesn't stay alive long enough in the beginning, yeah, you're down by so many tanks and the enemy's just gonna completely stomp you. Later on in matches, you know, when enemy teams might have a little less HP on their tanks, they might play a little safer. Then you can work around that a little more, but that's a tough one. Which I'm fairly sure, did they? I don't think they announced the exact release dates for the next patch, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen any concrete date, but as far as what they were, kind of their roadmap, it was basically mid this week. And typically, say for an NA server, they land on Wednesdays patches, and on the Russian server, typically Tuesdays for them. Still weird playing the current maps now after testing them on Sandbox. You get spoiled by the graphics and the little changes that make a lot of sense. I didn't see many changes on the Sandbox maps that didn't really make sense for them to do. Crap. Yeah, I didn't think they spotted me there. I was obviously mistaken. Very nice though if we could get a little bit of damage in there. Alright, did not. Ooh. Yeah, I just got direct hit by Artie. Just my luck. Granted, I should have known that was coming. I was the first one spotted, and I kind of went right back to the spot where I was at, but yeah, a direct hit for 912 damage, that really sucks. And I got a dead gunner, and I missed him. A dead gunner and a damaged ammo rack for the next minute if I survive through this. Fortunately though, I'm not spotted. Thank you, Artie. But yeah, that definitely hurt. As long as they don't do anything crazy, I should be fine here though. I'm not too concerned. Honestly, I typically don't plan on getting shot in lights, but I'm pretty sure I have it checked, but I will double check, Grigsby. Crap. Come on, guys. Pop up this way. Now I'm in a little bit of trouble. Yep. He just got clipped. He still has rounds as well. Come on, like... Yep, this 110 I don't think is going to get up here in time, and he's going to kill me. And I had heat loaded. If I had APCR, I would have damaged him, but... this was just... That was not my match there. I don't know what were... the 1-2 line, I don't know what they were doing. Had they just killed the T-54, you know, quickly, they would have been able to push that line pretty easily. They had the numbers there. Alright, so I have a Tauren 3 here. Here we go for next request up. But yeah, that already nailed me. I typically don't get affected too much by Artie because I always switch my spots a little bit. I move a lot. I kind of like fidget around. Can't believe I said fidget. The map a lot, and yeah, it doesn't really affect me too much. But he got me there. Hello, Loki and 23. Hello, Jacob too. Alright, but as far as the settings graphically goes... Yes, I have it clicked. Hello, Benefla. Which hopefully now that I have a little bit more time on my hands here, I'll be able to finally... Well, I gotta redo all these overlays now, but I'll be able to finally implement a couple new things in the chatbot and start working on some stuff on WoT Guru. I don't know if they accept Levi biscuits in Vegas. You could definitely try though. Typically when I'm bottom tier like this, and like bottom tier and a tier 5 medium, like usually, you know, I'm comfortable fighting against same tiers, but tier 5 medium, say against a T1 heavy, stuff like that, you're a little bit underpowered in a way, especially on a map that's kind of brawling. But typically I kind of stick with the pack on those and just kind of help them out. Kind of going out on a limb here and going to the field, so be interesting. So I'm like itchy for some reason. Hopefully Ryan didn't spike my drink. She ran out for a bit, so I don't know if she'll pop in during the stream or not this time. You going for round 2? Because that really did not make sense for you the first time, and yet you did it. For you, I don't really have that accurate of a gun. He's gonna hopefully pop out a little bit more here for me. Concerned though that someone's gonna come up right in front of me, which probably gonna happen if they have another tank in this area. Oh, this is gonna not go over very well. Maybe it will. Definitely not for that AMX 12T, but crap, I don't even know why I shot that, to be honest. I'm a bit too far out of the fold here. Oh god. We kind of have to stick together. Oh, why are you running away, dude? Our base is not the safe spot for us. He should have got some damage in on this T-25 too, which is gonna wreck me. But I'm missing left and right here. This doesn't have the best on the move accuracy. Or does this thing doesn't have a ton of pen, nor does that have a ton of armor, but it can still bounce me. Almost out of rounds. This A44 is gonna roll back for me, but at least I can kill an A20 or a T25 too. Whoa there. I was trying to track you. You don't have gun depression. Don't ruin my fun. Yeah. One shot and I'm dead by that thing. That has a lot of alpha for a medium. Did a little over 1100 damage though. But being a tier 5 medium in general, there's no tier 5 medium out there that like I like the M4, like they have one on their team, but there's no tier 5 medium I feel like in the game right now from the way that they're balanced that stacks up that well, especially against tier 6s and 7s. You don't have that much HP. There's a lot of newer guns, say in the past like 2-ish years, and in the mid tiers that are just really high alpha, and you get screwed over. But top 3 damage, yeah, like the Taurian 3, it's not necessarily bad for its tier when you stack it up against the other tier 5 mediums. However, it is really hard to play against unless you're top tier and there's not many other things that have higher alpha than you. It's just the time to kill at mid tiers is pretty low, and once you start getting stacked up against tier 6, tier 7, you can just get basically vaporized without even realizing you're getting yourself in a bad spot. See ya, Andrew. Well, I'm glad you could stop by at least for a little bit. Hopefully, schedule-wise for works out for you. I have very big schedule changes for me too. Fortunately for the better, but best of luck. I have a T44 100. I don't have a standard T44. Not that that's that different. Hello, Sasuke. And Panzer. Alright. Is anybody gonna pop out here? Nobody important. I guess I'm gonna head up here. I really don't like sitting back here trying to snipe because that basically means you want your team to lose up here. I guess I'm gonna push up. One of our 2 only tier 10 non-SPGs. It's just this thing at close range is not the easiest, nor am I going to be able to get in a spot that's like super already safe. They'll still be able to splash me. It is what it is. You know, we have myself and FE215B Heavy stacked up against a Jagdpanzer E100 and a E100 Heavy. So we definitely are going to be lacking a little bit in the brawling department. Very nice if this T44 would let me get next to here, only because he's going to run away. I'll actually stick my neck out here. You know, I'm going to kind of piss him off, but you're the tier 8. You kind of need to work around me, dude. Thank you very much, Grigsby and the Ghost, for the tips. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, the new matchmaking changes definitely will help. Exactly like I thought, the T-44 took a shot and he ran away. Which it's not a bad idea for him to do that, but I'm glad he let me kind of push him out of the way a little bit. Really? This is not my first or second battle M103. You don't want to do that. No one's scouting because we don't have any scouts on our team. T-44 is our best scout. Granted, they don't really have many things to scout either, just a WZ-120. But Chrysler's out here. Right now they're not advancing, so I think I'm gonna be able to get a no. Yeah, I could have got him. What? Oh my god. He's... Why? Why are you angled like that, dude? I have a T-40. If he had just pointed his front at the enemy, he would have been fine. Which that Primo just got, it looks like, hit by his own teammate. That's what it looked like to me. Oh god, there's a E100 that fortunately had a freaking HE shell. Oh my god, I was so lucky there. I almost lost all my HP here, but oh god, another HE. That was a stupid move for me. I'm sorry, T-44. I'm gonna try to help you here, but yeah. There's not too much I can do against this stack of tanks in front of us. Hopefully he doesn't get too angry at me. This E100, honestly, he's gonna HE me down here. My only hope is to track them all, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm a goner. Yeah, honestly though, we kind of had a deck stacked against us here as far as brawling goes, but yeah, he definitely did not play that very well. All right though. Thanks, Graham, for the rank suggestions. If anyone does have rank suggestions for the stream, or anything else, like as far as like items to buy with Levi biscuits and stuff, feel free to, you know, either PM me or throw them up on the Discord. Like I said, now that I have some time, I can work with a few more things now. Before, you know, previous to like this past weekend here, I was like getting on right before a stream and having to like scramble around to set up. Now I have a little bit more time to where I can do a couple of things beforehand. So next up, I'm pretty sure it was an M56 Scorpion request. I do have a Scorpion G request later on. But yeah, playing the Strub 103B that close is not a good thing. Had I sat on, like, in the back though, I wouldn't have been able to shoot at anything, not help my team at all. Yeah, tried to put myself in the best spot possible for that situation, and yeah, it just, we're shit out of luck there. The only way I could see us winning that is if we did not let them, like, they kind of pulled back and pushed in basically right in front of me because they weren't able to get past the FV on that corner. If we didn't let them get into the center there where that Primo kind of took that spot, we had a chance there if we had them trapped, but letting them push in and kind of dictate the fight didn't work out for us. Hello, Canadian, nice to see you. Okie dokie. E37. Gonna see anything? Down to my aim. Right, that did not work, obviously. Honestly, this shot a little bit slower than what I remembered. Yeah, this thing's pretty, it's not, you know, RNG immune, but it's accurate enough to where misses in this thing typically are on the person firing them. Yes, this is the best armor in the game by far. I was actually, hello Phil, D, nice to see you. I was actually working on a weak spot guide for this thing, to be honest. I've got it requested quite a bit. This T-37 I think is gonna get impatient after a while. Unless ours does something stupid and gets himself killed. Forget if I'm in a crew with 6th Sense or not. That's kind of an important thing I probably should have looked at in this tank. Yeah, I was a little bit off there. Hello, Tazar. Nice to see you. That's actually good if you're sitting right behind a tank that's not seen. Yeah, we need to get a move on here, guys. Don't need that many people sitting right where we spawned. I'm afraid of pushing anywhere, honestly, in this thing. Like, you know, it's a strong gust of wind and you're dead. But sitting there isn't gonna help anybody. Hi, Super Cat. No costume today right now. That takes someone, A, purchasing it, and usually stuff like that, it helps if it's before a stream, but if it's ever during a stream and somebody wants me to do it, I would put something on. Hardest thing is the Christmas hat, to be honest. I had to put a hat under it just to keep it from falling off. A little scary though that I'm the only person kind of out on the Eat the Zero line. We have T-150 popping over. Oh, found a T-25 too. Doing my best not to get shot here. Don't think anyone's there. I was trying to see if anyone is snuck in close to us here, but we're starting to lose tanks. Oh Lord. We're not out of this, we are tied. It's just map control is definitely heavily in their favor now, since they more or less have complete control of the town and we're just kind of stuck. Yeah, now we have a T-29 over here. This is probably one of the worst tanks to brawl in, but again, I kind of have to do what my team needs me to do, and right now that's not sit in the field staring at a T-37 for the entire match. I probably could have honestly tried to solo against him, just went for it, but I don't know how well that would have ended there. Now I have heat, which shooting against, you know, a T-25 that moved up. If I hit a little thing, it's going to negate it. This, I really don't know where oh god, I could have shot him. Like, I don't know where I can really head, to be honest. Outside of running away, which isn't going to solve too many things. But I'm going to give it a go here and hope my camouflage helps me a little bit. So I'm not going to be able to shoot with all these, yeah, tanks here, which he saw me. I'm sorry, guys. Not really far enough away either, but if I keep running away, I'm not going to be able to... Ooh, thanks whoever killed him. I have no gun, no engine. I think I'm going to repair my gun when I get my repair kit back. Bye. Oops, oh shit. He definitely can see me. But he's dead. Guess this is a how... Oh god. Yeah. I stuck a little bit too long out there, but it's only so much you can do in a frickin' Scorpion with 800 HP and 1mm of armor across your entire frickin' tank. But hey, we finally got people through the field, you know? They didn't even kill everyone in the field, which is kind of the sad part. But, yeah. I'm actually curious where I place that, damage-wise. Like, Platoon 1, our 2 tier 8 heavies on our team, they seem to do a decent job in the town. But everything else, this wasn't a blowout. We're down by 2 tanks right now, so they still possibly have a chance here. Stop, dude, stop. Okay, or just keep going. I'm actually kind of curious if they're gonna get this. It's just mainly their Patriot, you know, it doesn't have HP. If they can knock him out, that's their best bet. Okay. Hey, it's a bit of a time zone gap. This guy, oh, I don't think he's even he is playing. Why wouldn't you just go out here? I don't know what's going on right now. I guess he's really hell-bent on killing the Patriot, even though he's driving right in front of a... Oh, greetings to the Czech Republic. Yeah. We had a chance here, but they're taking the direct approach, to say the least. Hello, Fix-It Man. Nice to see you. This is usually why I don't stick around for battles, but for whatever reason, a few battles here in the beginning have piqued my interest here. And unfortunately, they've all been losses. Oh, Lord. I thought he was going to ram him head on. They still... Nope, it's gone now. And we have a Hellcat. I don't know if he's... Yeah. Nah, he swapped it. That was standard. We still have a chance somehow. If he can... We need him to have APCR, to be honest. That's... Yeah. If we win this thing. Oh, that was an HE round there, looking at the explosion. But, yeah. Hey, this is closer than I thought it was going to turn out to be. But yeah, he lost. Honestly, with how close this ended up, I wish that we played it a little bit better in the beginning. Mainly, I don't know if me going after the T-37 would have worked, but that's what we just got held up so long there against one scout. I got a Confederate Ward, Mastery Badge 2nd class, top 2 damage there. It's just, yeah. Struggled a little bit with getting through the field, and now it came a little bit too late after our town died. Still, interesting match. So Levi has a pick here. Levi, I think he wants to see the Leopard prototype here. I'm hoping should have the Sheridan by the end of this week, and possibly a little bit of a stretch to the Leopard 1 as well, if things work out. Yeah, he seemed to be swapping all over to different things, because he ended up doing like 220 something damage to the Super Pershing on one shot, which it gave me hope. Alright, so Fjord's here, which Wargaming also, if anyone saw, released. They're currently testing on Super Test a new map. It's called Minsk. There's actually 2 completely different versions of it. One's like a normal summer map per se, and the other is a winter snowy map. Completely different, not even the same like structure. Honestly, that I don't think it's an HD graphics from the little preview I saw of it. It's not coming anytime soon, because more or less the HD maps are kind of soaking up all the time right now. Still interesting though, the Minsk map that's been in testing and like planning, I believe, for almost a year now. I've heard about it. They've kind of talked about it in Q&As about making a map of Minsk and whatnot. Interesting though to see them have 2 versions that are completely different to one another with the same map name. Alright, this usually doesn't work out well, but we have a few people in the center. We should be able to pop the Yag Tiger again. Because usually when you're rounding this corner, you get hit from behind these bushes and you can't see them beforehand. To say MX-30s, might find out, but all right. I'm gonna go all the way around and go up here. Ooh, maybe not. Nope, nope, nope. We kind of lost that battle up there. Not exactly the T-57's fault. Even if both of you were up there, you're both gonna die. Ooh, there. We need to kill the south now. Always misjudge fire area down here. I'm hoping this tortoise leaves me alone for a few seconds. I can two-shot the VK, and he can't exactly turn around to do too much to me. Obviously, I had Artie's attention. There shouldn't be that many people back at their base. Alright, so that worked out. They put a lot of people in the north, which is where I was, you know, honestly I was planning to head up to where all their tanks are in like A8. Because it looked like we had a pretty decent matchup early on, but once a lot of tanks popped up there, it doesn't make sense to brawl it out in a corner to where, you know, they're relatively isolated from our team. You know, it's quick for us to get to their base if you win up there, but, you know, if they put most of their tanks up there, just kill them in the rest of the map, and, you know, it really doesn't matter at that point what they do, because you have that many more tanks over what they have. Doesn't even... Nope, they're still up there. One or two of them might have come back. Nah, they're still all on A8. Alright, so... Usually I can't, but I'll push up here for the hell of it. A pretty decent match here. Oh lord, Emil 1's probably gonna get me. Pretty decent match until I push into a Emil 1 that's probably fully loaded. You flipped over. I did not want to get hit by that. Must get one more shot. So 2,600 damage, a little over 1,000 assists, and 4 kills on top of it all there. But a little bit better when I saw a bunch of tanks in the north, where that was kind of my plan to go up there. I was like, crap. I didn't really have a backup plan. Mastery Badge 2nd class. Top 3 damage. Our D62A, he did a fantastic job, but almost half their team did. They put zeros up, which good for us, but definitely frustrating if you're on, you know, the team that does that. Right, yay, I got a reward. Yay me. There's like awards for everything now. Alright, so E100 here. Yes, the Scorpion map definitely helped out a bit. But, that hurt. I'm in a good mood just because today, basically, like I've mentioned it a few times, it was our last like continuous day being open at the restaurant, to where we go more or less the weekends. Like, we're still busy on weekends, and like Thanksgiving's our busiest day of the year, which is coming up. But the chieftain's on the enemy team in a Conway. I wonder if he's streaming or not. He probably is, but it's just first day tomorrow to where 100% chance I do not have to go into work. There's gonna almost everyone will be working tomorrow. Honestly, I feel a little bit bad. They're doing a bunch of maintenance. Specifically, they're ripping out a wall in the kitchen and replacing the whole thing, kind of like our backloading dock, but I don't have to be there, which is wonderful. Just nice knowing having a day off to where you don't have to worry about a call at 6 in the morning to go in. I know, no ammo rack damage in a Leopard prototype. That and the AMX-30 Tier 9 suffered from quite a bit of that. Yeah, we actually have one Sunday coming up here, 2 Sundays from now. We have a 180 top party with salad, soup, dessert, and finger sandwiches, to where making like a bunch of small, like little portions of everything, because they don't get like full meals of everything. Oh, it takes forever. It's definitely less, like, say, volume as far as food goes, but it's more work getting everything plated and whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting. But it's nice though. It's the same. We had the same group last year, and they almost doubled in size. So I guess they liked everything. Mouse is a pretty big target here. Honestly, I'd push up here, but we have an E3 in front of me. He should do it. That sounds nice, Kappa. I'm getting close. Christmas is like my start time as far as like not you know, no days off, or days off basically without any work. Crap, I angled wrong there. Ooh, that little bugger's there. Delete him, guys. Yeah, right now I work like 3-4 days a week essentially at the restaurant, which is, you know, it's not that much of a step down from 5 to 6, so it is moderator chat. They don't bite. Really need to spot this E4. I'm gonna I should have aimed in more there. Like, I don't want to move back too much, because I'd rather them be shooting at me than, say, the Borzig next to me or the Conqueror. Here we go, we got the mouse spotted. It's just... There's the E4 finally, but I just swapped over to HE again. Oh lord. We're gonna take some damage here. Alright. You're starting to annoy me. Alright. So I'm blocking some damage here. I'm definitely taking damage too, but I'm soaking up a lot more than what they're chucking at me. So I'm gonna stick with it, and hope that this E4 doesn't start throwing premium at me, because that will go through me. The Tiger 2 is honestly doing the most damage out of everybody. Crap, I just missed that angle up. Panther's hitting me from the center. Now I've got to pull back a little bit, team. I blocked almost 8,000 damage. Over 8,000 damage here for you. So I don't know why you guys are dying. Not that I am doing much damage. Like, so far 268 as far as what I've seen me do. But yeah. Don't know how you can have that many tanks die when most of them were shooting at me. Which I'm definitely not hitting this mouse here. Just at this point I can't like drive up the center or do anything too crazy with my HP total. Like the T-54 lightweight, he is spotting them. At the same time though, if I was in that E3, I would be up almost next to the mouse, I would say. Like, there's a couple dead tanks there, I'd be by them, where I'd have cover. There's no arty. They can't flank me because they would get torn to shreds by, you know, your teammates. I'd be all the way up there. But I was trying to take some shots from my team, and yeah. Fortunately, though, the accuracy hasn't been working out on my part when it comes to like lobbing HE. The mouse, he has his lower plate covered by a dead tank, which hello Juicy Fruit, nice to see you. I'm not going to be able to really do much about him. This T-49 crossing is pretty huge for their team. Though he pulled back. But yeah, he's pretty well entrenched there, to say the least. Oh lord. Yeah, that was a crapshoot there. About hitting that guy. No. What? That guy is saying that we're sorry, but no. He just said that our heavy tanks were worthless. Yeah, screw you, dude. Like, I was taking a beating for you, and yet you literally sat there until the end. It's just, this thing, you know, fighting at long range in E100, nah. That's why I carry HE shells. Not that they work this time, but just chuck heat and hope for the best, which shooting at a mouse is probably the worst tank I could be shooting at, to be honest, except from like an E3, just because I can't pen him that well, unless he's staring directly at me. Same thing with this, oh god, this guy spotted me. I am not in a good spot here. Yeah. But at this point, I'm just blowing through credits here, chucking out expensive shells, long range, because I have no HP. I thought soaking up shots was going to help my team. We're still, you know, we're in the lead, now we're tied. I should probably stop talking about. There we go. How we're doing, because whenever I say we're in the lead, we fall behind. Fortunately, though, we are kind of clawing our way back. Please stop that. Nobody in chat, the freaking Conway or Conqueror. Oh lord. I missed the chieftain's over there. He's still spotted. E54 lightweight's going to. I've done 588. People are probably gonna look at me and be like, this guy did nothing. Oh lord, they're freaking yelling at each other. I broke 1,000. I'm taking a screenshot. Sorry, chieftain. Had to be done. And yeah, they're all trying to measure whose E-peen is longer than the others right now. If our T-54 dies, honestly, the Panther 2's been doing a very good job this entire match. He kind of held down the center for him, even though he's just in a tier 8. I wasn't able to hit him. He was kind of hiding behind this guy. So I'm hoping our T-54 lightweight doesn't die. It's possible. He's got one shot up on the Panther too. There we go. Thank God. We got a win here. I am probably going to lose about 60,000 credits, I'm going to say. But we got a win in the end. Got a Steel Wall Award. Oh, Lord. Yeah, damage-wise, I did 2,200, which I'm guessing... I don't know. I hit some people with HE maybe, because I don't think 2,200 was my tally at the end of the battle there. But yeah, pretty nice job. Everyone kind of did their roles. You know, that guy spotted a ton. Yeah, I only lost 45,000, but all in all, I blocked a lot of damage and took one for the team there. So I guess that works out when it comes to a win. That's all I was shooting for there. Definitely skeptical for the first 80% of that match, but it all worked out. All right, so I'm gonna start a giveaway raffle here. Since it is my final day before weekends for work, the winner's gonna get 2,000 Levi biscuits for this one. In a little bit, I'm gonna put up a poll. You guys will be able to pick. You'll be able to pick the tank, or not the tank, the game that I play Tuesday night on the stream here. But yeah, I was just lobbing HE shells. I need to honestly put some more on the E100, but just hoping for the best. Yeah, but the main reason we don't have blocked experience and credits for block damage, because Wargaming's tried it at this point. They tried it recently again a few months ago on Super Test. They've tried it 2 points in World of Tanks, like an effort to actually put it in, and tried it out in Super Test and internal testing, stuff like that, and both times it was found that people just exploited it and would purposely, you know, try to rack up bounce damage, you know, with a friend or something. It basically made it very easily exploitable, because 2 tanks, you know, say you had me and someone else, you know, say one of you guys watching me on the other team, we could just sit and bounce off each other for, you know, the entire match, do very poorly, and still get a lot of experience and credits, if that makes sense. Oh, I know, the Poland. Yes. Basically, it's just gonna... I think I have four or five games up to pick from. I'll let everyone know the choices beforehand. They have an Oni. I'm hoping he does not have the derp gun. Ooh, that's not good. Safety net died. Should be able to get these. Really? I had 0 damage crit at him. Yeah. And I have a Type 64 behind me, and Oni pushing up ahead of me. This is... Yep, this is not going to go well, like I hoped. We really need to get him. Yeah, honestly, this is going to be a failed T29 match, and I'm a little bit annoyed at it, mainly at myself for putting me in this situation, but typically when I go out here, my team dies and I end up just dying, and yeah, get a little bit annoyed. So that's gonna happen. Unless I can get the Type 64 out, which is going to be, yeah, impossible. Anyway, I'm gonna move along here because this match was terrible. Sorry, whoever requested the T29. I screwed that up. Put a little bit too much too much faith in the couple guys around me. It's just, yeah, pushing out and taking damage, and I knew tanks were going to be there. They should have known that tanks were going to be there too. And yeah, still pushed out. We died when we needed to all stick together. Hi Uber, nice to see you. Thanks for tipping Levi. Well, that's where I believe. Hey bud, here you go. Them rewarding bonds for medals like steel wall, high caliber, stuff like that. I think that's kind of their, you know, workaround in a way for that. Yes, it is an experience, but it's, you know, it's something. Struggling to talk here. Alright, we all know how last stream I pushed through here and I regretted it, but I'm gonna try it again. Or maybe I won't. We'll see. Congratulations, Labobo, on winning. Ooh, Lord. You got quite a few tanks up there. And we got 1 shot's worth, 2 shots worth. Just don't want to stick around long enough for them to be able to. Lubobo donates all of his earnings from raffles to charity, i.e. Levi and his biscuits. Alright, so we have plenty of people on the ice road. Will they move? Will they stay there? Tune in about 6 minutes. That was a little bit mean. Yay, they're moving. Yep. He's gonna hit me. Oh, guys. Yeah. He's still looking at me. That Centaurian Action X really likes me for some reason. Now he's not. Like, I get that I am kind of a threat here. He didn't even, like, flinch when that KV-4 shot him. Thank you, Crow. That actually kind of worked out. Let's make him try to dive bomb on us, and yeah. Ooh, Lord. Penning this thing is gonna be a little bit of a stretch. I was trying to track him, honestly. I know I had heat load it, but go. Because my Leopard prototype should be able to pin him. Me, on the other hand, here we go. I got him stationary again. Let's give this another shot. Or drive right in front of both of us. That works too. All right, we got 2 tanks here. That could happen. Whoop, Yeah, that. I just had to keep going for it, to be honest. Oh, I drove right in front of the AMX right when he was shooting somebody else. But I saw that we're up by 5 tanks, so I decided just to, what the hell, let's go for this thing. I did 1200 damage, 3100 assist. Didn't look like I was spotting a lot, but I got a little bit in the center in the beginning, a little bit later on too, and then spotting a couple here at the end. But our team should have this. Nothing wrong with just playing low tiers or mid tiers, honestly. Honestly, to me, any, like, outside of, you know, grinding up new lines or, you know, just starting out, like, I don't think 3 and under's fun outside of, you know, a match here or there. But there's nothing wrong with playing, say, tier 5, 6, 7, stuff like that. And honestly, if you don't have a premium account, that's the best tiers to be at, because you'll still progress and be able to unlock as many tanks as you want. Thanks, Labobo, for that. All right. Isn't it 1989? You're probably referencing something different, though. Alright, thank you T49 for crashing on enemy team. Thank you, Rock. I did want to turn there. I just don't see enough people heading to the town that I'll be able to do anything worthwhile. So I'm just gonna drown myself here. Kidding. Never know with me, though. Yeah, pretty much, it doesn't cost anything to use commands, just for like entering raffles, it's like 25 I have it set at. But pretty much counting like activity in chat, you just have to type anything in the chat once every 60 minutes. I was quoting, I believe, I could be wrong here, the great E. Swift. I'm pretty sure that's a song and an album name. Ooh, he's pointing right at me there. I've never seen the new Star Trek, nor I haven't really liked Star Trek. I'm not paying money though for a streaming service though. That 150% got me not to watch that. I do, however, watch. Yeah, it's a little bit more comedy, but the Orville, I actually like that. That's actually one of my favorite news shows to watch, I'll say. I'm being a little bit more cautious than I typically am here. It's just, yeah. I don't have that good of luck in Scorpion G, to be honest. Alright, and yeah, I just shot into the dirt. Oh god, he's aiming my way. And who knew that a T-34's turret could turn that quickly? It looked a lot quicker than what mine does, but there's honestly something about this tank that I, like, literally, I just don't play this tank well at all. I got one shot there, finally. Meanwhile, everyone's Googling who T Swift is. He aiming my way? Ooh, yes he is. Favorite medium tank? The M48 A1 Patton. Soon to be M48 A5 Patton. E34 still aiming this way? Yeah, you bit up, but he's turning now. Thank you, come again. I was saying, you know, I don't mind some of her songs, to be honest, but I listen to pretty much any kind of music. Anything new, though, throw it in a trash can. I can take a shot here. Stick with my little bunch of tanks here. Got 2 people capping, so they're pretty much in the bag here. Some of us might die here, but overall they won't be able to get to the cap in time. Thank you for sacrificing yourself for me. Oh yeah. It does look like a lot of times it's just mods chatting, but I do have quite a bit of mods, to be honest, compared to other streams, but it's nice to have too many than too few if someone decides to troll here. Oh no, not that great of a Scorpion G match, but somehow I got a Mastery Badge 3rd class. We won Mountain Pass, I got a Scout Award in that one. But yeah, 1700 damage. Yeah. I'll take it though. Alright, so KV5's up next here. I'm gonna start figuring out this pole here as well. That's pretty interesting, Graham. It reminds me of, like, she grew up in, not entirely, but a little north in New Jersey from me here, to where they came to Cape May mainly in the winter because there's not that many people here, and she still does it every year or so. And people like post on like Facebook and stuff like, oh my god, I saw her, and like they freak out and try to like stalk her. I'm like, oh, you guys are so pathetic right now. But start figuring out, there's gonna be coming up here soon a poll popping up. So more or less what I'm gonna do it after the battle here, or after I die in this battle. More or less the question's gonna be the it's gonna say game of the week stream. So with the new schedule here, I'm gonna be streaming 2 times on Tuesdays, one at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the other from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. So for the nighttime Tuesday stream, I'm gonna put up, you know, sometimes I'll let you guys pick, other times I'll pick the game to where it doesn't have to be World of Tanks, it could be something else. And yeah, I'm gonna put up a poll. There's gonna be 4 options, and you guys will be able to, oh, I'm already spotted, kind of pick the game for this week. The options are gonna be Dreadnought, Overwatch, World of Warplanes, and also World of Warships. I think I'm gonna load EPCR here. The way that you're gonna be able to enter, it doesn't cost anything to enter. I will double check once I hit the start poll button. I believe you just have to hit exclamation point and then vote, I believe it is the command for it, and then hit 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on the option you want to vote for. I have 3 evening streams, unless I screwed the schedule up. I should be streaming Sunday Sunday and Wednesday nights, and Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and then the extra Tuesday evening stream. I haven't been able to try anything, Graham, no. I've seen World of Warplanes, the update. I do want to try it. Yeah. Tomorrow starts my first day of semi-freedom. Or Kappa, that was you asking. Sorry. I thought it was Graham. I saw you ask me earlier about it. But I think World of Warplanes 2.0, it looked interesting as far as what I've seen people playing. Hopefully it gets a few people into trying the game again. Is it perfect? Probably not, but it's definitely better than what was the state of World of Warplanes. Hey little dog, you alright? I think he thought that Ryan was home. I'm gonna piss this tortoise off. Right, gonna piss me off. Piss me off even more though, yep. He hit me right in my weak spot once, and yeah. Fortunately, I'm a little bit too tall. Honestly, one thing with the new matchmaking that's a little bit scary. So it's basically going to match tanks more or less to like their counterparts. So heavy tanks against heavy tanks, like super heavies against super heavies, so on and so forth. Thank you very much, Artie, for doing that. That's actually, yeah, I would have done the same thing. Get a tank out, take a gun out, but yeah, not exactly a great match here. But KV5 is a little bit underpowered right now just because the armor, whereas before it's littered with weak spots, but now the penetration creeping up past where its armor can actually stop. Like its whole turret is pretty much weak even against standard rounds at its tier now. And then of course you have premium rounds. It's really hard to play, but the new matchmaking coming out, say you have a KV5 in a tier 8 match, it's going to be basically matched up to where if there's only like 3 tier 8s, say it's like one of those matches with a bunch of 7 and 6s, and you're up against like the enemy team, like a VK101, like the super German heavy tank, or even say like an OHO, it's going to be pretty damn hard for you to fight against, you know, that opposite super heavy. So it's gonna be interesting, unless they, you know, make some exceptions, because that could definitely spell some troubles when it comes to playing certain tanks that are a little bit different or say underpowered for their role. There is no perfect game out there, no. One thing that's on my list, which I don't think I'll ever stream it, but you know, I'll throw it up in some options for these the Game of the Week streams. Who knows, you guys might vote for it one of these times. Stellaris, I actually want to finish. I'm still in my first playthrough. It's been like I don't even know. I think it's like 2 or 3 months. I'm so close to finishing my first playthrough of that game. For anyone that knows what I'm talking about, I know Graham's played it. I just crushed my main foe, like an Awakened Empire. They had like a 550,000 strength fleet, and I crushed them. I built up so many ships, and yeah, they didn't know what was coming. Anyway, here fighting a Panther against, or fighting a Panther in a KV1. This is gonna be a little interesting here. have took that. Take that. Gun that he has does have a chance to pen me if he hits me in the right spot. Ooh, that didn't even come close. Alright, AT7, I will... try to help you out here. Go there. Alright. Time to go back to the center. Hello Kitty Online. Hey, that's what I play with Levi, okay? The Patriot? Yes, Madalena. I would say top 5 as far as tier 8 premiums. I went the path of I really don't like I definitely play tactically in games, but I'm like, let's just go the brute force option. So I had like my GPU hated me. I had like 2,000 ships and I just flew them right into them from like 2 or 3 different directions, and yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch. Ryan didn't know what the hell was happening, but Lord. Yep, this ended well. That was very well planned there on my part. Oh well. Oh, that I'll actually pop into a KV1 match again, because honestly I did not really play that very well at all. So we have an Object 140 challenge. I'll get to that up here soon, John. So let me hop into a T44 100 here and start this poll as well. All right. So with this poll, it's gonna pop up, you know, in the upper right hand corner. You can see it, the question, and so to vote, you do exclamation point vote space 1, 2, 3, or 4. Option 1 is Dreadnought. Option 2 is Overwatch. 3 is World of Warplanes. 4 is World of Warships. For what game I'm gonna play on a Tuesday night stream. I did a little bit of everything, to be honest. I've read about what's the best and whatnot, but I just kind of went with. It sounds, yeah. I don't play every game like super serious. Like I went with what looked cool, and I had a bunch of, like I had some ships with like arc emitters and lances, and then I had some missiles, some carriers. I just went, I just went for it. It worked out. It was fun though. Single player games, honestly, like I play mainly just for fun. So, but vote for whatever you guys want to see. If for whatever reason it's tied, I guess I'll be the tiebreaker in that. Gotta remind myself that I'm in a tier 10 battle. Overwatch, it's a first person shooter, or no. Yes, it is first person. For the most part, you do have some third person gameplay, but it's kind of, you pick different heroes essentially. You battle against each other. I'm sure at some point even if you just play World of Tanks, you've seen some sort of ad or something popped up related to it. did I not hit him? Oh Lord, he's eventually gonna get a little oomph behind him and go. I would have pushed by now. He would take some damage, but he would be able to kill that 1390 and get out without me being able to kill him. $13.90. I'm gonna help you out a little bit here because they don't have anybody out on the edge. I saw the Yag Tiger pushed up. Yep, now they do. Alright, that's not good for me. Oopsie daisy. Yep, I'm dead. Awesome. And the two people that I went to go save, well, good that they're still alive, but AT-15 start turning. The 1390 is still trying to peek against that guy when there was a Bat Chatacore shooting. The HW had come in. Yeah. And the 1390 just... Oh well. Obviously I picked the wrong person to try to help, but... Yeah. That's two back-to-back there. So far it looks like... Which, whoops, you actually can't see all the options. Let me try to fix that here. Oh, yeah, let's just fix that there. So far, World of Warplanes is in the lead. That's number 3. It doesn't spell out the whole thing. I probably should have just used the abbreviation. Alright, so let me do the Object 140 challenge here. But there's still 3 minutes to vote, so anyone watching, you know, feel free to vote. It doesn't cost anything. You just type exclamation vote 1, 2, 3, or 4 for your pick. So I have a 140 challenge here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to wait. My T-44 crew is my 140s. So let me get back into the KV-1 for one more battle here before hopping into that. Oh god, I'm like I can't find a KV-1. Need a little bit more caffeine here. But even though, you know, right now World of Warplanes is, you know, pretty far in the lead. You know, streaming that this week, I'll probably take that out of the vote for the next week, so on and so forth. That way, nice little mix of things. Or if there's, like, say a special going on in World of Tanks, or I just want to do a stream just grinding, I would just do World of Tanks on a Tuesday. Hello, PZ2A. So up after this, I'll do the 140 challenge. Then I have the T-34. Honestly though, disclaimer before doing World of Warplanes, I am terrible in it. It'll definitely be exciting to watch me die time after time, but yeah. I'm not very good at plane fighting. I have up to, I think, I have like up to tier 5 in World of Warplanes. It's not like World of Warships where I have almost tier 10 in World of Warships if I actually grind a little bit more. Which, hey, Klaus is on my team again. But yeah, World of Warships is pretty slow paced. But for a 2-hour stream, I'd be able to spice it up enough to where it wouldn't be like long and drawn out. Okay, again, bottom tier here. I'm gonna hope I can get into these buildings before they start crossing. The main thing, honestly, with World of Warplanes that they just came out, you know, at 2.0, which changes the game a lot. And from reading about the game, like, I don't play it all that often, to be honest. And the battles that I do pop in, just, you know, here or there every now and again. It's the dedicated players, there's nothing wrong with it, but they play a very select, you know, small selection of planes in the game for a very good reason. They are definitely, not to say broken, but they're very good for their tiers. And it's basically just 100% like seal clubbing. And I mainly play like tier 4, tier 5. Yeah, me penning him is gonna be definitely a little bit iffy here. But yeah, I mostly play US planes too, which have very trouble climbing the high altitudes, and keep splashing him. There we go. My eye's itchy. I need to kill him before my eyelash is not... Sorry guys. It's not cooperating. He probably is. Alright, so Tuesday I will be doing World of Warplanes. Fortunately, I have some time tomorrow to where I'll be able to... I need to do some overlays for it, because it's a little bit different. I'll probably just do one for that. Like, it's not going to have a change in color and stuff. Just because the setup's a little bit different. So... Hi. Alright, so I'm still alive, and not really much in the damage department here. Thank you, little TD. Oop, he's a goner. He said hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Uh-oh. Klaus. Spamming the minimap. Everyone knows what happens when that happens. Oh, he's dead too. I probably should have just shot for the hell of it and see if I got lucky. Hello, Rich. I'm glad you enjoyed the cheesecakes. Rich said thank you for the cheesecakes. I bet you're glad that you took your trip when you did, because the weather here, it's we're going from like 80 degrees and like rain and like 100% humidity almost to, like, even when it's not raining, down like 40 degrees here in the next day or so. Oh, it's horrible. It's gonna be nice though, actually feeling like fall. Alright, so got a Master Bash 3rd class here. I don't know how. That match, I guess experience-wise I was a little higher because I was shooting at higher tiers. Not that I did a ton of damage, but it worked out somehow. So I have an Object 140 request finally. Getting back to tier 10 here. Um, let's see. Alright, so tier 10 only. I'm gonna have to do 2 times the HP total in damage. So I gotta get the 3,800. So I gotta get the damage, assist, and blocked all combined together here. Since we got a city map, lots of freaking heavy tanks, TDs already. Not a lot of mediums to face off against here. This is gonna be a toughie. Do you have fun crafting?
Yeah. Finish.
Where are you going, Kronwagen? I'm gonna, of course, go to the hill and try to hold it, but I have a feeling that we are gonna be... Whoa, why is our Type 5 going? No. This is where I wish I could just go boop and track him. We have a Type 5 and an E4 going up the hill. The E4, he's probably going to get stuck here. He's not going to be able to crest without getting shot, RD'd, what have you, because of the gun depression. Type 5, kind of the same thing. He does have the armor to get up there, but is it really worth it? Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. Like, even I'm kind of stuck here. Which... I'll take the hit for you guys, like... I see one's coming up. That's all I need, that they can't 100% focus on me. Oh lord, they be pushing on me with I don't think I'm gonna make it out alive here. Nope, 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 nope. I'm dead. Congratulations on winning the challenge here. No, he's blocking my shot or my path. Wait, wait. Whew. All right, never mind. I live to fight another day. Hello, Noah. Nice to see you. Oh my god, I don't know how I lived. I was definitely confident I was gonna get out of that. 100%. I knew what I was doing there. Yeah, I'm gonna go run over on this side because the hill, I'm not gonna be able to get up it anymore. I weaseled my way out of that one though. They definitely kind of were on the winning side of that little engagement there. That guy's a little angry. Maybe if you're a little bit more awesome, we'd be doing better. Sorry. I'm not really having very funny jokes tonight. Even with 95 HP, I'm going for it. Oof. Yeah. I know. I could definitely lose a little bit more here. Why are you doing that, E4? You got your shot, but what's your plan after that? Oh god. I was hoping he'd drive forward. Now he's got himself a little building to hide behind. Oh god. Alright, so we lost our team. I just got spotted by something, which is I guess the E100 spotted me? I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to win the challenge here. Thought I had a chance to squeeze a little bit more in and come back, but yeah, at this point, I'm not going to have enough room to wiggle around in. Oh, Type 5 ruined my my little plan here to flank the Artie, and the Artie ran away. Yeah. Anyway, I lived longer than I thought I was going to, but I was still well off of the challenge level. So let me give you some biscuits here. Go. Alright, so I have time for these last two tanks, and that's going to be it for the stream here. Yeah, a little over 2,000 damage, but not much other than that, though. Alright, so we have a T-34 up after this. You all right back there? That's smart. But yeah, the hill, honestly, even though we lost it, we should have lost it basically in a better way. To where if we didn't devote, you know, E4 and a Type 5 there, they could have helped where they would have performed a little bit better. Like, I didn't expect us to win the hill. I was hoping I, you know, could get up on top, which I did, and then maybe more of us could crest over and hit them. That never came because the enemy did the right thing and just pushed around, took a little bit of damage, and tried to kill me. Yes. But unfortunately, that whole match just felt like we lost it from the get-go. It's what happens when people ram into people's heads that you have to win the hill on Himmelsdorf no matter what tank you're in. I've seen a few people that do videos say that numerous times. Tier 10 battle, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit in the town here. We have an E3, however our mouse has decided to put
your people see the pumpkins.
Sorry. I will look. I'll have to make the camera bigger. We have a mouse going to the valley on encounter here. The new schedule, Grigsby's, it's in the video description. Tuesday morning is 8 a.m. now instead of a start time of 9, so it's just an hour earlier. And I bounced. Yay. I don't necessarily want to be this far out, which, how is this guy still alive? Thank you. Oh god, that was a shot. Here we go, finally. But yes, essentially the new schedule. Sundays, it's going to be 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. At night. Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Wednesday is a night stream, so 8 p.m. start time. And Thursday is a morning, 8 a.m. I still have to, you know, I'm not entirely off from work, so I still have to work around. Hey, dog. Lots of distractions here going around. I barely can hear, to be honest. I still have to work around my work schedule. I'm just not working as much, but I am still, you know, working, so that's why you don't see that many weekend streams. D44 got a bit lucky here. Not that I'm not playing the best, honestly. I don't know what's gotten into Levi either. He's like ramming me. Like, you're not an E50 dude. But I'm gonna do one more battle on the Lukes, and that's gonna be it for tonight. Even if it ends a little bit before 9, I don't want to hop into a battle and go too late, since Ryan's... She's the one who has to get up early tomorrow for school. You can kill them faster, Scorpion G. You have enough time for 2 or 3 shots. Alright, but let me get another raffle tie queued up here. Next one, the winner is going to get 1,000 Levi biscuits for entering. Yeah, there's no reason for me to get off of the cap. Which is, like, I don't get, like, take the T110E3. You're better off just sitting on here. You do gain a little bit of credit even if you don't complete the cap, so it's in your best interest just to sit on it if you have no chance of getting to the enemy. Even if, you know, you don't want to cap because your team's telling you not to, you know, most people in your battle aren't going to remember you, honestly, after the next one. So, best to get yourself a little bit more experience and whatnot, because it still counts. Alright, so we have a Luke's up here. It hasn't started yet, guys. Here we go. I was talking about the raffle, but you gotta wait till it pops up in the chat here. So anyone that entered early, the first like 4 or 5 of you gotta re-enter. So my next stream, it's not gonna be tomorrow night, unless, you know, I don't think I'll pop on midday tomorrow, just because I have a bit to Photoshop, and it's unfortunately starting to be leaf season here as far as landscaping and stuff goes. Yeah, so my next stream is going to be Tuesday morning starting at 8 a.m. And there'll also be one Tuesday night for World of Warplanes as well. Hopefully the new stream schedule works out with most of you guys, though. If for whatever reason, you know, it doesn't work out for everyone, or if, you know, it starts being a little iffy with me, you know, it's not set in stone. Probably gonna get in a little bit of trouble here. Ooh, I hit a couple trees I did not want to. I may hit a lot of trees, but I try not to when they actually slow me down. Oopsie daisy. Don't know what our like non-light tanks are doing. They're not really pushing anywhere. Sure thing. Yeah, I don't mind. I know only moderators can post links, but yeah, thanks for asking about before you did it. Don't know why I did that, because my shells couldn't even reach that far, but it happened. I guess I'm gonna have to scout a little bit. Not sure how high of a chance I have at surviving this one though, because I'm gonna be the only tank they can see. I got one guy. Two. Or no, just one. Alright, let's go for it. Ah, crap. I've almost got a 1200 block, or not blocked, assist. 1200 block in this tank would be quite a feat. I'm actually going to go in front of him. Oh, he got me. I have the worst luck with trying to fight close up against RDs. Everyone knows that. Bravo to him though, because he was turning while doing that, and that was pretty lucky. Yes, just go everywhere and hope, Randall. Yes. It doesn't let you do it? That's weird. Typically, honestly, this is, you know, it's a low tier tank. I just put whatever equipment I had, not to spend too many credits on it. But I'd say it should let you post links. That's strange. But, yeah, Raffle's about to end here. Got a nice little win. My last battle for the night, guys, though. My next stream, of course, is going to be Tuesday instead of tomorrow night. So Tuesday morning and also Tuesday night for World of Warplanes. But nice little win. Got a Scout Award. Second most amount of experience. He did a little bit more damage than me. In the end, all worked out, which congratulations, Casper, on winning the raffle. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully everyone has a pretty decent Monday coming up here. I don't know if you're joking or serious, Carl, but honestly, I've known of him for quite some time. I honestly can't stand him in a way, just his personality in a way. But he does like playing mid-tier lights, specifically German ones, but yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Have a nice night. See you guys around.